Hello guys, SilverPlayer22 here, bringing you another informed Silver Player review. Today we're going to be looking at Bradley Wright-Phillips, who is the Englishman playing in the MLS for New York Red Bulls. He is the brother of Shaun Wright-Phillips, who was sort of for a brief-ish period of time quite a big deal in England. He was, in and around the England squad. He was, everyone thought he was going to be a superstar, and now Shaun Wright-Phillips is on a very small amount of money playing in the MLS compared to his brother Bradley. Now, Bradley's also in the news recently because there's a very good chance that he's actually going to beat Thierry Henry's MLS record of 51 goals. And I know a lot of people say, oh, the MLS is a retirement league and it's not got a lot of good players in, but if you actually watch the MLS, it's got some really talented young players in. It's a really highly developing league, and I think it's a great league to watch. And players like Bradley Wright-Phillips make it exciting. I mean, he is 30 now. I think he's possibly 31 actually, but he's a very exciting player to watch. And let's get into having a look at his card stats. Now, he has 80 pace, 73 dribbling, 80 shooting, 62 passing, 67 physical. He's only 5'8". I actually thought he was a bit taller than that. He has high medium work rates, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and he only cost me 24k. And I think you can actually get him for quite a lot less than that now. I think I sold him on for about 20. Now, his mental and physical stats look pretty decent, to be honest. I wouldn't say there was many complaints there. He has decent acceleration, decent sprint speed, good reactions. His finishing is excellent. Shot power is really good. Long shots, but his skill attributes on the whole don't look anything amazing. I wouldn't say there was anything there that I haven't seen before. He's only plays striker. As I said, he's 30 years old on the game, but I think he might be pushing 31. I might be wrong. Let me know in the comments below how old he is. But let's get into talking about this guy and how he played in game. Now, obviously, those card stats, those in-game stats, they look like a pretty standard striker. Probably nothing you would get too excited about. However, this guy in-game is an absolute beast. I thought he felt so much quicker than his card stats suggested, his in-game stats suggested. His finishing was on point. He see everything in the box he put in the net. Long shots were really good. He seemed to be... one thing I didn't point out, he has 88 athletic positioning, which is absolutely... attacking positioning, which is absolutely awesome. And he just seems to always make great runs. Like, in some ways, he's not super fast, like Miyachi or anything like that, but he's got enough about him that he makes the runs that it doesn't really matter because he still has good pace, but his positioning means that he's away from all the defenders before they even have a chance to turn around, which is absolutely amazing. And that, coupled with the fact that he has such good finishing in the box, makes him super clinical. His passing is absolutely shocking, I'll have to point that out. But I don't really think he needs it because he's the sort of player you can afford to be quite selfish with. Dribbling wise, not too big a problem. I wouldn't say it's one of his best traits, but nothing horrendous. He holds the ball really well. He seems to have decent sort of like balance and agility in that. He sort of doesn't get knocked off too much, considering he isn't mega strong. You can see his positives and negatives here, as I said, but I would say also one last thing I need to say about him on these negatives. He's not a target man, I wouldn't say. He's not the best in the air. As much as you can play him as a solo striker, I think people get confused sometimes. You can play a solo striker without him being a target man. So I would say he can be a target man, but I wouldn't say he's great in the air. I think a fair price for him will be 30 to 55k. Now, I don't think he will go for that, but I think that is what he's worth. He feels like a 77 to an 81, and I've given him a 9.0 out of 10. I absolutely love this guy. Really got lucky with a few players so far. I went through a period of time where, like a few days ago, where I was just reviewing players that I wasn't enjoying using. And between this guy and the next few players I'm going to review, and I've had a really fun time. And Bradley Wright-Phillips is certainly a player I would recommend. He's certainly a player I'd actually recommend picking up now, because I think he's going to be the sort of player that's going to rise in price. Is that MLS Cup that always comes out at the end of the FIFA, and also obviously we'll have the Team of the Season MLS coming out as well. So maybe pick him up just for the, just for the coin increase and everything. But anyway, for end chat today, guys, what is the most entertaining football league to watch in the world? Which is your personal favourite? Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. Cheers, guys.